Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I've come on here today because I'm going to do a video. I haven't done one for a while. I've been moping about the house all day because my daughter moved out, so that's no good to a person, is it? So I was asked if I couldn't think of anything to make a video about, just to talk to you, but I was watching Kat Hand on here on YouTube. She is a fantastic artist. I don't know nothing about painting or things like that, as you'll find out any minute now. But I wanted to try making these inchies that she's doing now, because she's doing this series on all these different things, and it's called it's called mixed media morsels. Okay, sorry, Kat, about that. I just didn't. Now I've started these because I've never had a like a palette with paint left over or anything like that, so to put onto paper, because she had them, and I've never done a jelly plate or anything, so I just madly put paint on here, as you can see. That's one. I did the first one, it didn't turn out too bad. This one I found a little bit heavy. I put a bit too much paint in certain parts of it, because these are going to be cut up into tiny bits. Actually, not all of them, because I have another project on hand that I'm going to be doing and using it. And then this one here, I started using this little roller. I thought, oh, I'll just use all the rest of the paint on my dish. So I rolled it through, and I'm going back and forth, and it got a good texture on it as well. So that's what that one turned out. And then I did one that's a bit with greens. I did the greens, green and white I put on it, and rolled it through that. Haven't figured out yet how I'm going to clean that. But anyway, while I was doing it, I had done a piece of old paper out of an old book, and that's what the end result of that turned out like when I went over the page, when I was cleaning off the roller thing, and when I wiped it into the dish to wipe up the extra paint. So this is my page that I've got, because I like to do drawings and put them onto there. So I'm using another really old piece of paper now from a magazine that was printed in 1967, and yeah, so I was going to use it the other day to cut out something, and I just put it down there. I found it now, so I'm putting it. So I'm squeezing this out onto here. Now I'm not using an index card this time. I'm using a bit of whoops, now gone and, oh dear me, I was wondering how I was going to get that out. Now I know, don't I? It's come out, isn't it? Oh dear. Now hang on, I'm making a big mess. I'm sorry about that. But I started to have some fun, I thought, this is good fun, isn't it? So I'm definitely going to be making myself some little inchies. So I thought, well, I'll bring you along with me while I have a go. It's 6:30 at night here. We're all in the, there you go. So that's that piece of paper, and I'm really pleased with that, because that can be a nice little set of inchies too. So that worked, because this is not a very good cardstock that I bought. It wasn't very good when I was using it to cut out some things, but it's all right to do that with, isn't it? You don't get rid of anything, you've got to keep it all. So anyway, so them ones I've got so far. Now, where's the other bit I had? I did have a piece to use to do a pink colour. Here we go. Because I wanted some pink and white, so I wanted to go with a bit lighter now to match in with the others. So I want to put a bit of white on. I'm using all different sorts of paints here, because I've got a very wide selection, because I'm always, if I see paint I buy it, because I like it, I want to do amazing stuff with it. And I'm sorry if I'm in the camera shot here. What do I do with the pink? But anyway, we'll squeeze this white onto here. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. So a little bit of that. Now I need some pink colour, didn't I? So I'll have to go with a bit of reddy. I've got red. I've got a box of them under the cherry. Righto. Now, tiny bit of red on that, because I want pinky colours. Ooh, maybe that's way too far. You've gone way too fast on it. Always tend to do that. Now, don't want any green on it, so I'm going to take that off. Do I have another one of these? No. The other day I made just got a bit of a paintbrush and an elastic band, and used the end, because I cut these bits off so it'd fit in the pot. So now I'm going to tape it on here. Sorry about this, but oh dear, I did this fancy idea the other day. Oh well, sometimes you haven't got time to just pop out and buy some of these when you run out, and I don't want to waste this, so I'll just do that with it, hey, and stick this in here and nibble it around, because I didn't want to actually use a brush. I wanted to put it on with this. Now after I do all these painting bits, I'm going to want to put other things on it, see, so I'll just show you this is what I've been up to, you see, and I really wanted the pink because I wanted to use pink as well. I love pink in things, and not so much the red, the pink bits, but anyway. So this is a page that I'm making now, which is not that fancy free, is it? Let me see what happens when I stick this in there. Okay, right, that's not too bad. Didn't go too far in the wrong colours, did it? It's got some of the darker colours in it, but that's okay, because it's gonna go good with me other bits. Don't make it perky though. Like perky, I mean, I don't know that. Don't want to make it a perky colour, do I? So this is how Sonya is teaching. Oh well, I hope you ladies don't think you're making a terrible job of trying to teach me. It's just my. But I love doing this, so I really am having fun. I love doing it. I don't know if it's because it's messy or what it is, but it's just my thing. Now I think I want to put a bit more green in there. Now that I've done that bit. No, I haven't got any more green on the brush. Okay, so I know that now that's got to dry. I think I might have had a bit of water in this thing as well. I'll put a bit of green so that's not looking mucky there. This bit here, I don't like the mucky colours. I like the bright, a little bit bright, but not too over the top here. I'll lighten the green a bit. Yeah, so I mean, Jeremy, starting over from the beginning. I've had a child in the house living with us off and on. Oh well, always had a child at home for the last 37 years. My son is, so yep. It's a bit different when there's nobody. It's all, you know. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Okay, and I don't mind how that turned out. Really, that looks good. I'm going to leave it over this way here to dry. I'm going to get my funny looking thing out there I made dabbling with. I'll put the brush back up there right way around. I'm going to get this here and squeeze it and wipe it and put it all over this here thingy. I'll have to take this off and wash it. Put it in the juggy. Come off that time. Very good. Get in there. Put some water on you. Make that better. Now, I'm going to put this in here to make whatever it turns out like, eh? Oh dear, a bit bright, but that doesn't matter. I'll put a bit of gesso on it, or just do whatever with it. That's me. Now I'm making it cakey, isn't I? Okay. It's all right. We'll fix it up. It'll be a nice piece of paper to do something with somewhere down the line, eh? Make a bit of something out of it. It's a shame it's all covered over that text though, isn't it? But anyway, I'm not even folding it up like they do. I'm going to squeeze it this way. Remember we used to do that at school? Yeah, we used to make a thing and then fold it in half. That was the way we had of making. Let's have a go at this. That seems like fun. We'll put a bit of, what have we got here? Hazelnut. Let's chuck a bit of gold on it. See what happens. A bit of that there. 1 square of that. That's a lot. That's a lot of gold, Sonya. There's not a bit about it. Let's have a bit of white now. So we're going to lighten up this paper a bit. See what I can come up with. Ah! Now it's going to be all soggy and wet. Oh dear. Oh. Anyway, it's going to be my piece of paper. I didn't wonder what it was like. I have something nasty under there. Oh dear. Cack. Okay. Let's just squish around a bit more. I've lost lost all the best bit, haven't we? Gone too far, okay? This is what this is. This is Sonya just gone too far. She's gone too far, Sonya. Having fun? Don't care if I go too far then, do I? Okay, that might not look too bad. I still would rather a bit more pink in it. I can get a bit out of there. No. Anyway, so that's enough mucking about now that we've got the initial thing ready to do. So, onto that now, onto my pieces of work that I want to use. Better wipe this, please. Oh, I bought these wipes. They're antibacterial or whatever. Yes, for hands and bodies. Oh, the smell of them are just ugh. And if you haven't put your hand near your mouth after you've used one, ooh, yuck. Got to remember to wash my hands after I've used the antibacterial wipes, because they're smelly. They really are. Okay, now that's that. Now I've got to wipe that with this, which I think now I've made too wet, my wiping towel. So let me find something to put underneath what I'm doing here. Okay. Sorry about this. I'm getting there. Believe me, I'm getting there. Okay. So I've got a piece of cardboard, chipboard pieces here. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use a piece of paper. Let me fiddle around here and get this out. I do believe there's a few people watch me while they have their breakfast. It's a very nice compliment. And I love to do videos, and I'm going to have, hopefully, be able to get a lot more up, because I want to do a tutorial. So when I learn a few more things, or while doing I will be putting up a few more tutorials. I've got a few things that I want to do still to make. So you can come along with me while I'm making them, okay? But this, my learning thing here is good. Now, I've got that one, and I've got this one here that's dry. So I think between those two there, I should be able to get enough to... The pink one's not quite dry yet. It's getting there, but I'm going to have to cut out with my... Where does that go? Over this way. I've got two here now. I want to use this one, I think. To cut these out in a bit bigger than an inch to start with, eh? Because it's too tiny to work with from the beginning, I think. Kat made hers 3 inches. This is centimetres, this one. I should have got the other one. The other one, that's probably inches on the other, a bit further. I'll put this one instead. This one was to have its thingy broken off, but you can't help that. Now, we want 3 inches by 3 inches, so make sure you do this nicely, Sonya, now. Okay. I hope I'm still in the shot that you can see what I'm doing. And 3 inches. Okay. Now, this one's looks a bit chopped. I'll have 3 inches. I might be able to have a little... Probably there was another way to cut that out, so you'd say, well, but it doesn't matter, because, like I said, I've got the project that I'm doing a bit of work on at the moment, so this is going to be just handy. It's my beginning of my mixed media world, I think. I don't know. Let me see. Is that 2 inches? Yes. So what I'm going to do, I'll cut this at 3, and then there'll be 2 on the end. Is that right? Okay. So that's a 20, that one. If it's 2 inches by 2 inches, he's a 20. That's cool. I like the 20. And that one's neither one thing or the other at the moment. Now, do these ones. Cut these ones in, I'm a bit green today. Here, let me see. That's not cutting very good, but I think it's because of the paper, I don't know. Or the blade could be a little bit, oh, it doesn't like going backwards. Okay, as long as it's cutting it, it doesn't really matter, does it? As long as I've cut it and it's right. Okay, so now I've got these bits to work with. 3 inches, and they're two. Like I said, I'll pay away my dress, doesn't matter, it's only for doing this sort of thing anyway, my clothes. Now, do I need something else? And this is a bit interesting, isn't it? I should stop fiddling around here now and get on with the next bit, shouldn't I? I don't know how long I've been on here for. There we go. Just I quite like that bit of blue, that blue one there. So I'm going to work on that too. I'll keep that one. So I've got a few. Well, I've got a few there cut out. Let's see if this pink one's dry. Or isn't it like lolly or something, isn't it? Oh yes, it's pretty, isn't it? Like that. It's really nice. And I guess it's going to get paint all over the cutter if it's not right. Okay. It's not quite 3x3, and I want it to be 3x3, and then each one will get 9. You get 9 little inches out of one of these 3x3 squares. Keep that one for later. Keep that one for later. And just do a little bit on these to show you what else I'm going to do. What I'd like to try and do anyway, to make the little inches out of it. So this is my pieces that I've got. And I think I'll use just a variety of these ones here. Like that. I'll use these here. So now, now I need to put something on, like a bit of a stencil maybe, or something like that. Do I need a bit of a stencil or a stamp? Let's put a stamp on it, because if I start with the stencils, I might get into a bit of a state. So let's try doing some stamping. And I've got a little box of stamps here. And they are small ones, because that's a good idea to use the small ones. There's one there, tiny one. There's a bird, star, what that is. Nobody panic because I'm still here. I'm just trying to find something small, because you're going to cut it out little tiny. Oh, they've got a butterfly, a tiny butterfly. Okay, and what else? Sometimes I don't get these little ones back in their proper places. I know that's naughty. I wonder what that is. You make it look like a little bottle or something. Heart. And thing that says friend. Another heart. That's enough out of that one. I'm going to put these over here a minute. Get some black ink, which is in here. Birds on that one. Birds I'm going to like. Maybe you know what I should put on there instead of the picture yet. I should put an actual sign thingy. You know, like when I say sign, I mean a. Oh dear, what do I mean? Well, there's a music scroll here. I've got an Eiffel Tower one, and I think these look really good. The music one anyway. On this. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of this on. Up here. Now, I don't want to stamp all over the place. I'll just put a bit on each side. That's what Kat showed us how to do. You put two together and get a bit of. Please let this look nice when it comes out. Okay, alright, that's good. Okay, righto. I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. That one. Look good. That's okay. Yeah, I won't panic yet. Good fun, hey. Bit more music. I've probably got something else that I could have used different from the border. So let's have another look up in this other container here. Not there. Up here, one of my ink stamp places. I wasn't going to do this, well, as I said, I was out there moping around feeling sorry for myself, and I decided I'd come in here and do a bit of something. Oh, these have got a lot of stamps in, but Now there's a little flower. I need tiny ones, tiny bits. Okay, so what's that? Word. Not the violin. Pence. Books. Oh, dearie me. Come on, Sonya, stop fiddling about here. People won't be one bit interested in you mucking about in there. Righto, let's get something else down there then. Now I've got something stuck behind that. That doesn't impress me at all. It's going to fall down and I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. What have I done now? I'll have to look it back up there later. You know how you got something standing up and something fell down behind it? Well, that's what's happened, and I've got it all blocking me from doing anything now. Okay. Maybe this one. Oh, here's what I'm talking about. I should have put on there. This sort of thing. Hey, for edges. You know? Put that one there. For edges. That's what I wanted. It was in me thought. It came out in my mouth. Anyway, let's just go with those for the time being and see how that works. This is one here that I've got a whole lot of little tiny ones on because I made a stamp out of. Keep that one out too. Now, let me see. Okay. Right, so this is what I actually wanted to put on it. So I need to get a... Now my stamp blocks, I keep a piece of... well, I thought it would work. The sticky... Oh, look, what it does if you just put the stamp straight onto there, which I could do a couple of these, couldn't I? Ink. I could do a couple of these. Buttons. These are buttons. So we could stamp a few buttons on, couldn't we? Look at that. A button. Buttons there. And there. Okay. And then a button up here. Maybe there's enough buttons. Right. So I usually have, like I said, I put a piece of sticky, double-sided sticky tape to hold it on so it won't move away out of place. And that's when I'm going to pull the stamp off there, and I'm going to put this one on here. And this is going to have to stay there because that won't come off now because I've got that background thing on it. What I mean by that was that bit of plastic. So I'm going to have to put this edge thing going through there. Nice bit of edge thing going through there. Well, that looks nice, doesn't it? If I do say so myself. Oh, well, it's better than telling no good, isn't it? It's me telling myself I'm no good. Isn't that nice? Oh, I like it. Yes, isn't it pretty? Okay, so that's those with a bit of something stamped on them. And I've got a little butterfly. I put it on. A bit of butterfly there. Sort of a bit of butterfly. You want to open up a bit. Yeah. Butterfly there. Butterfly there. There. That one. That one. That one. There we go. Now I've done that. So I'll put these in this box here so I can put them back in a minute. Finish juicing what I'm doing. Stamp pad. I've actually got a thing behind me here, but I actually managed to get a good one, like a one out of timber. Now, right now that's what we've done now. So now I need to, I think, cut them into 1 inches. Now, I think they're dry, so let's do that. And I can't turn these off, I'm sorry, because I don't know how to do that. So let's just either watch me cut some into 1 inch sizes, or, now I think the reason to do it after, like, I'm sorry for hitting the thing, the camera, is because when you cut it, you're going to have different bits on, partially on the Inchie, you know? You'll understand that in a minute when I've done it, how that's going to work, I hope. Now, if I bring that back into 2 inches there, that should make me an inch there, and then cut that down there, would be. I wanted to bring it that way. It'll be 2 inches. My hands are terrible. Let's do that. Fix that up quickly. Now, wash them off. We all should have a sink, under our craft tables with a tap. I should anyway. Messy old girl. Okay, now. Let me see if this is going for too long and I'll have to turn it off and start up again. Let me see. Oh, that says 25 minutes. Oh, I might just go and cut these up and then come back, okay? Won't be a minute.